Hello, how you doing? I just poured some water in a cup because I'm a lady, y'all. I don't drink out of a bottle or can. But I've been doing good. Okay, I've been doing good. Been drinking, been pushing this water intake. Now that's what everybody always say. I'm gonna drink more water, mind my business. But I'm gonna drink more water. I'm gonna still mind other people's business because hey, that's some funny stuff. Okay, long as you don't lie on nobody, long as you don't make stories and stuff like that. And when I do my content, it just I think outside the box. It's okay. I think outside the box. I might be wrong. If I sometimes I can be on the money, but typically I think outside the box. And but I try not to lie. There's nothing that you need to lie about doing this job. Happy New Year, by the way, y'all. Let me ask y'all a quick question. I'll probably ask at the end of this live too. When do you stop telling people Happy New Year? Okay. My cutoff is typically the second day of the new year. So probably after today, it is definitely going to go back to hello, how you doing? But I won't say Happy New Year the rest of January. I heard somebody says the end of January, that's when you tell people Happy New Year. I'm like, that is just too much. I might even say, I hope your holiday went well. Maybe if I like you, I might say, I hope your holidays went well. But I won't use Happy New Year after the second. It is the third. Majority of the time, people already died, and that's just real life, like real life. People already died, stuff already happened to them. So you just saying Happy New Year is for what? Like saying Merry Christmas on the 26th. That's when I stop saying Merry Christmas. On the 25th, it shuts down, and I don't say Merry Christmas after that. No, I don't. Maybe, Happy New Year, but I'll probably even start about the 27th telling people Happy New Year. But yeah, I just want that day to go. Like, okay, so it's another day, it's another off day for some people. But it's definitely time to not to say after the third. If you didn't see that person last year, just tell them Happy New Year so you can text them. There's no point. It ain't no point. There's no point. You was not on my thoughts and minds and prayers, I guess. But y'all, let's get into the thumbnail. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was kind of disgusted, and then I noticed something. People don't parent their children the same way. You know, and this is a parenting um, video. I was watching. I think she changed her name, y'all. It used to be her name is Beautiful. Beautiful is her name. Okay, she got another name. I think it's still Beauty D, and extras or whatever. But I saw a video of her daughters singing that water song, right? And at first she said, "Oh, that is so cute." But then I thought about it. That mother had to tell the girls to do that dance. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Just so she can get the dad's reaction because the girls was on cue. And then the other little girl sat down and she said she yelled their name and put the camera up and she played that entire song until the dad said, "Hey." I think he's so cute with his lazy eye. He try to be serious too, y'all. So he's like, "Y'all ever do that again? I'm beating y'all tails." And that is not the time and place to discipline your children, is on social media. Parents do not know how to discipline. They don't know how to be parents off freaking camera. People don't need to see that. We just need to have common sense. We need to raise our children the way we need to raise them. Because you know what? Be honest with you, majority of us are raising our children how our parents raised us. That's dead ass. There's some of us are saying some stuff to our kids, like me. I see why birds eat their young. I tell my kids that all the time because my mom used to tell me that. I see why birds eat their young. Okay. And you don't even realize you're saying that because you hear it and it makes sense to you now. Boy, I will tap down your how would she say it? I will tap down your I will tap dance on your I will jump down your throat, tap dance on your liver and share and dare your heart to shiver. I jacked that up. But my mama used to tell me that so much. And now I will say that to still mess it up. It was so smooth when my mama told me that. I would jump down your throat, tap dance on your liver, and dare your heart to shiver. But that my mom didn't have social media. My mom used to say, I deal with you when I get home. That's what parents do. Now, they don't know reality and fantasy. They don't know if their parents are playing or joking. They don't know how to identify that because now social media thinks it's cute for your kids to cut up. Let me record it and let me discipline them and then turn off the camera and the kids go on their merry way and ooh-la. That's it. I don't even think, Ebony, when I saw that, I did see a real father, but I did see y'all might not like it. I saw a sim. I did. Because a real father would told her, do not upload that. That what a real father would say. He did try to discipline them, but that video would never been shown to the world if he was about it. Y'all get what I'm saying? These parents don't know how to turn off being a parent and turn off being YouTubers. They don't know how to. And you should never turn off being a parent, but you need to be able to turn off that little red button called play or record and take care of your kids. See, that's what I'm trying to say about just Jazzy. But that bitch, that jerk, not me, that jerk is using her child as a financial gain. Y'all, you see that last video that she posted a boohooing and crying, I'm such a good mom. Y'all, I would say that wouldn't have recorded that. When that time I'm looking, I'm outside the building where the last contact of my child was. You let a half-ass police officer tell you, no, sir, I need you to walk me in so I can grab my bald-headed little child up from that house and take her home. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know me. I did say, hey, me and my daughter and my mom is talking about letting her do her college, not her college, but her high school year there. We did. We talked about it. Then my daughter, she got a little bit better. I gave her the confidence and the level that she needed. I understand her hustle. I understand it. So when we talk about it, we might go back and talk about it, and we might not. Because there's a drive that my daughter had that I never saw, I never pushed, I never understood. But one thing about it is, I have so much respect for my children that I don't discipline them, badmouth them. Now we cut up, and I tell y'all everything my little, my little Tyler do. I do. I love him to pieces, but I know he cuts up. And my English and my daughter sometimes, but my daughter is a little bit older, a little bit more sensitive. She has feelings. My son, he can laugh at it. Now you know when you hurt your children, but typically, if he's cutting up and it's laughable, I share it. When he just make a mistake or just become out of himself, I don't embarrass him. I don't put that camera on for every milestone. You sitting here saying the only thing she can say is she don't have her own room. Well, majority of the time, little girls like that don't never deserve their own room. Jazzy, you should know that. But y'all give these kids too much too early. And it's not about earning. When the last time your daughter picked up a book, just Jazzy, just for a book? See, your kids worry about too much. Now, I want to just go here. You say you such a great mother. Now, I don't knock people when they're down, but baby, you've been on your high horse for at least 4 videos about your daughter, so I'm about to knock you down. So you said that you bought her every Jordans that came out, but y'all still stayed in a 2-bedroom house. Those Jordans, granted, she might get every Jordan every 6 months, but you're investing your money in where and why? When last time, if your kids don't have straight A's, why they're not in a tutoring? Now, I'm not saying her kids don't make good grades. I'm not saying that. But if your kids are failing, you should invest in their money there instead of shoes. If your daughter is most likely running away from home and not doing that, can you imagine what she does when she's supposed to be going to school? See, you're content with not knowing your children. You're very okay with that. You let us know how much you don't care about your children. See, now when you break down people and you start being quiet, and because a lot of times people hop in these videos and then they'll say something like, I said something, and I always want to stand up. I really do like the mother that she records of herself. But the things that you're coming out, why are you going on a date night? Or it looked like you went out with your girlfriend and your kid is missing her somewhere else. Not because you need to have fun, you need to relax, you need to unwind. That's your child. Your children is looking and wanting for you to chase after them. You can't see that? I see it. But you worried about the 1-bedroom thing. You could have fixed the 1 bedroom, the 2 bedroom. You could have fixed that. You know, and be honest with you, that's baloney. That is baloney to me. So it's not that your child has 1 bedroom, because that is custom. That is a norm. A lot of people don't want to say, that's a norm. There's plenty of people that lived in a three or two bedroom house with tons of kids, and they all slept. Most likely, some of them slept in the same damn bed. That's not something that is genuinely not normal. Some people had it worse. Some people had to take baths with their siblings. It's not that bad. Some kids don't eat. So you're sitting here trying to say, well, the only thing she can say is I'm a bad mother is I don't have my own room. That's not what she read. Some kids don't even want to sleep in their own room. And y'all know it's true. Kids will fall out all day. And then when you go check on them, they in one bedroom with a TV on and each other's feet in each other's face. Trust me, I know. My toddler, my kid, my dog, my toddler. They be fighting. Mama, can you get him? And then next minute she picks him up. Let's go to bed. You know, the other one, not so much. But you know what? When he was born, I want to tell you a cute story. My daughter could not stand my son. English could not stand him. So, so she had her own bedroom, and she never slept in her bed. And she's at 5 or 6. She was 6 at this time. Never slept in her own bed. And here goes English. And at the time, I started transferring him to his own space. So she wasn't using her bed. So I let him sleep in her bed. And he was about, I'm going to say, he was walking at the time. So her bed wasn't that high. And you were like, girl, he supposed to be in the crib. No, y'all don't understand. He was a good sleeper. Who couldn't stand him? Elizabeth the second. And when she sniffed that he was in her bed, she was right there, cuddling up next to him, making sure he didn't fall. Okay. The sweetest love story of those two. Now they fight like cats and dogs, okay? But trust me, if her grandfather comes and attack one of them, like any of the boys, she is downstairs. She stops doing what she's doing. She be in the middle of gosh knows what, you know, connecting the dots on her connecting the dots on something. She will stop. She don't confront. She don't confront the kids. She goes straight to the grandparents and it's like, what they do. It was just an accident, Grandma. It's just an accident. I take care of it. And that's her. So you can't tell me that your daughter is running away because of not having her own bedroom. This girl's been sleeping with her siblings since Moses parted the Red Sea. So you're gonna have to give me something better than that. Not because you're a strict parent, because you send your kids to therapy by themselves. You don't pick them up, you don't check on them, you don't stand in the room. So there's no real life time of you being a parent. Most likely skip school, go to school late. I'm sorry, but there's some things that you just automatically know about your children. You know the giggle, you know the sneaky look that your kids get. I don't know if anybody have that, but your kids give you a sneaky look. Okay, I'm up to something. You should have known something. Shenanigans. That's what I call it. The shenanigans stage. You can get it from the time they're 5 up till they're 25. Okay, until they grow up. Sometimes they've longer, but you gotta understand. You're not the only mother that dealt with troubled teens. So get off of that soapbox and go find your child, take her home, and start being a parent to all your kids, not just one, but all your kids. Take away technology from all of your kids. Let your children know that this is a team. If one kid cuts up, all of y'all get the suffer. Not because they're bad, the other kids are bad. You don't have the time and patience and the money to chase after your kid. This is, I think parenting is a learning experience for everybody. Trust me, I think my parents had to take advice from their parents when I became an adult. They had to seek advice from other people. Other people. You know, it's so funny. Somebody told me the other day. Now, one thing I can't stand is a grown ass little girl. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Kids that grow up. I mean, be honest with you, Kevin Edge. I feel like this. It is doesn't matter how kids are coming out or how they're growing up. If you have some type of structure, the kids is going to fall asleep. You're living chaos that Just Jazzy does show a lot. She shows that a lot. Just Jazz will go down, y'all, and I didn't realize it until you start putting pieces together. Just Jazzy just went down to Virginia for 2 weeks. No, North Carolina for 2 weeks. The kids were still in school. What that tell you? Who's watching her kids? Who's watching her kids? She'll spend a night at her girlfriend's house. Who's watching your kids? And it doesn't matter if they're here and there. Does that make any sense? Now, I can spend a night, but where's my kids at? I can go out, but where's my kids at? It don't make any sense to me for her to be on here in the last video, boo-hooing and crying about her kid. You gave us smiling faces, grins, laughter, ha ha, from the first video until the fourth video. Now the fifth video, you have to show the world how serious you are, that your child is not home. Your child is gone somewhere else. It should never be in 5 videos. It'll be one good video of me explaining how I got my kid. And it probably wouldn't even be a video because I would vent and I became a mother. Whatever I'm doing, I need to become a mother. I'm learning that. You know, the smallest things I look at when, I start noticing my kids, and I said this before, my kids are more appreciative of the small things that I do for them. Small things. I feel like I'm the one that's never satisfied. And that could be also a problem because a lot of times as parents, we feel like we got to do everything to satisfy our children, and we're actually satisfying ourselves, not them. So you're telling us that your kid wants all the Jordans, but your kid is like, well, mom, I got this. Or she's only seeing what she just wants you to tell her no. Yeah, what kid wants a parent to tell them no? There's a lot. Jazz, not trying to be funny. You say you get food stamps. Why in the world you got money for Jordans, but you don't? You got to get food stamps. Not again. Hey, Jordans is more pricey than a thing of Skechers. Now sometimes y'all Skechers got high. Jordans are a little pricier than shoe show Nike. I don't know how real it is, but hey, a little Adidas, a little bit more pricier. For her to get a Jordans every time they come out explains a lot. Your priorities is jacked up. That's the reason why she's walking around here thinking she got it better at somebody else's house. Because you just dropped off all the fantasy in the world. You're swiping an EBT card trying to give her some discipline, and she got a pair of Jordans. They won't know the difference. Stop being your kid's friend. Stop trying to live your childhood through them, because that's what it is. Our kids don't be asking for Jordans. Well, some kids, y'all, some kids. It be the parents that stuck on the name, stuck on how my kids look, how people how they see my kids. And I'll be honest with you, your kid can't read on school level, the Jordans don't pass. just being honest. You said your daughter had an IEP. When the last time you recorded going to an IEP meeting? And I mean physically. Like now you can do Zoom or phone call. And phone calls, y'all, be honest with you, I think that was a waste of time for everybody. I did a phone call from one of my kids. And y'all, I'm so proud. Like I can talk about it. She no longer has an IEP. I'm so proud of her. I mean, she had one. She was y'all. I she don't look at YouTube, so she looks at YouTube. I don't think she look at my channel like that. And girl, I thought I was like, what's wrong with my child? Nothing wrong with her. She needed TLC. She needed some structure. She needed her own space. She needed to unwind. I had to learn these stuff for my child. She needed to unwind. She needed to listen to her music. She needed to put her beauty mark on. Yes, she got a beauty mark. Every time she'll put a beauty mark with any occasion, a little black beauty mark right there where her lip is, between her lip and her nostril, a beauty mark. I'm like, girl, we don't wear beauty marks no more. We don't have beauty marks no more. But she got off when she was in seventh grade. She got off. She was no longer needing an IEP. And that was the best progression I had for my child. Because it was iffy. It was up there. Like, does she comprehend what she's doing? Is she lazy? What's wrong with her? I just had to learn my child, her education needs. You think your child is going to be the best she can educationally wise, living out of a bag here and there? Because you did tell the world, if you can take her, have her. Y'all remember she did. Well, good luck if you can take her and you can have her. You told the people. You told her that. Now you want to cry. What happened to that tough Tony act? I can't do nothing with her. You can have her. Now you got snot balls coming out your ears and your mouth. Why? Is that because they're threatening to take your food stamp portion away? That's the only reason why I would think somebody's crying. You know, be honest with you, nobody hustle more to keep their benefits. You think people are lazy trying to hold on to their benefits? They some hard working, lying mother suckers. Set your mouth. Um, they are. They will. They will. They will build a child to keep their disability, to keep their federal income money. One of my friends called me. She's like, "What is the cutoff?" Because when you work for DSS, majority of the time people always ask you a question. What is the cutoff when your kid is graduating from high school from getting EBT? Like, how can I still get her on my claim? Well, I think when she's over 18, she now get her own benefits. Or unless she's in college, she can still be on your account. You can still legally take care of her, right? She said, well, I'm gonna make sure she's in college. What? Yeah, I can't lose my food stamps. Ouch. People really think their children are a paycheck. Scary. But I'm done. But y'all, before I go, This is just me. I told you early in the morning. I not assume. I just put thinking caps on. Diamond from Wine Glass and Chill had this receipt of how much she gets on her EBT. And it was 170, 160, 170. And she has six people in the house. Herself, Robert, and her four kids. All right, cool. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, did she fill out that research wrong? Y'all. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes people can fill out that research wrong and you be like, how? Well, they'll ask you certain questions like, is this person is this person under your food stamp plan? And then you write no. Can you imagine she did that? And y'all sitting like, that's the reason why she's low on food stamps. I personally think she filled out the application wrong. I do, because that number seems so low for six people. And now y'all, I don't know about her YouTube check. I don't know if she gets the SSI check or whatever. But yeah, that number just don't seem right to me. With six people, I could be very wrong, but yeah, they don't just give out 170. Like, break that down. Like, let's break that down. Like, y'all know the money breakdown is like real with the EBT, right? You know that. So I'm gonna have to break that down real quick. Hold on. Let me just break that down. I'm on here with y'all. How was y'all holiday? Some of y'all, how was your holiday? Okay, so 70 divided by 4 weeks, $42.50. Divide that by six. So that means that means a week everybody gets to eat. That's not funny, y'all. Y'all gotta understand how they break down the food stamps, right? So it's $42 a week. Okay, $142. Divide that 170. Divide that by 4 weeks. It comes up to $42.50 for weeks. All right, and then you divide that with six. So that means that each person a week gets $7.08 to eat for that week. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? So I think she personally, to me, that she personally did her recertification wrong. But to each his own. It is what it is, y'all. I will talk to y'all later, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day because it's 4 o'clock, and it is. It's 4 o'clock, and I'm. Oh, by the way, I pick up my little rodents tomorrow. Yay! I'm so excited. You like you called your kid a rodent? You call your kids whatever you want. Okay, they're mine. Okay, but I pick them up tomorrow. I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I miss laughter. I miss not the mess. I miss laughter. I miss hearing somebody play the video game, somebody listen to music. I'm missing the television. I'm missing woo, woo, woo. My son he woo a lot. So I miss that. I miss his little feet patting and him scratching at me. It's just weird. I miss all that. And they was only gone for a week. And my parents hear this, they like, come and take him now. What's stopping you? Okay. but I have to work tomorrow. So I will definitely come and pick them up. I can't wait to see them. And y'all, please excuse me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Sending my kids to school back on Monday instead of Friday. Y'all, that tripped me out. Like they said, oh, school will be back in session on Friday. Why? Why? Why is school gonna be in session on Friday? What does that make? What kind of sense does that make? Y'all, I'm serious. Like, let these kids get their break. I don't know about y'all, but when y'all kids going back to school, mine's supposed to be going back to school Friday. They probably go back to school Monday. Y'all, I just need them to be relaxed, okay? Um, Again, I can't say this fast enough or say this too much. This is election season, y'all. Please, please start following up on who is your house senator, who's voting for what, their backgrounds, their in grounds, their income, whatever. Start looking that up. It will save you a lot. And you can start forming your own opinion of who you putting in office. We cannot, I cannot specify as much that so much as time. I hate hearing people say they want this person or they don't want this person in office, and then they turn around and vote for people that have worse views, and then they'll say, I don't care about who's the office. As long as that person was in office, it doesn't matter. It starts with the lower people to the top. All right. So I could say now is the time that y'all start paying attention to who is signing on for bills, not just the presidential, but who's going to be the senator, who's going to be your governor, who's the mayor, all that stuff. Pay attention. Pay attention to if you had a mayor in the office for more than 4 years, what have accomplished in your city, or just start paying attention. It's very important because you never know. You don't want nothing to hit you blindside, and then what other people gonna say is you say you don't care about it, long as somebody else wasn't in office, and then you got somebody worse in office. All right, so y'all start paying attention to who is going to be on these ballots because that matters. Okay, don't be. It's crazy because nowadays they got this little cheat code. And I think that cheat code is very deceiving. They have this cheat code and they tell y'all exactly who to vote for. All right. And it goes by the R's and D's, and you stand at certain things, they're going to give you that list. And you be like, yeah, he's a D. He's a D. He's a R. He's a W. Okay. And that's how most people win votes. It's crazy, right? And then you're not happy with the small things in your community. So pay attention to, don't worry about the White House. Y'all worry about that. But worry about what's in your city, what's in your state, what if they're representing what they don't want. Because one day y'all wake up and you know everybody got to wear a polka dot hat just because it's Tuesday because somebody likes polka dots. All right, so that's how certain things start taking place. I know it sounds crazy and weird, and they're like, "This crazy woman need to hurry up and get off of here." It is what it is, y'all. Start paying attention to who's on ballots. Um, Start looking at C-SPAN. Start paying attention to everything because this is probably be the year that we're going to see a different change everywhere, not just in the White House, just in general. This is a time that they know that people really don't pay attention. Okay, and you can say all day long you read it and watch the news, but there's some things that we don't pay attention to, and we let things slide. So y'all gotta stay alert to every little thing because It's going to be a time where y'all going to be like sitting back saying, how did this happen or how's that? So start paying attention to your senators, your governors, um, even go, like I said, go to their backgrounds, go to their school history, go to everything, go to all the archives and look. Okay, so you don't be behooved or buffoon. Was it buffoon? Behooved or hoodwinked when certain things come up. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I and Happy New Year. Again, this is the last time. Happy New Year. And that's it. And that's all. Bye.